I challenged myself to get as many platinums as I could in 1 week. Now, this is not going to include any of the shovelware titles like those good old jumping games. The rules are pretty straightforward. Number 1, no shovelware games that can be done in 10 minutes. Number 2, my completion percentage of that game must be below 5%. And number 3, well, there is no number 3. All right, I started this challenge at the 1st of January at 5 a.m. Don't judge, my sleeping pattern is proper in the toilet. And it will end of day January 8th. Let's see how it went.
Okay, let's go.
All right, so the first game we're going to be doing is Wolfenstein the Old Blood. I had 4% of this game when I started it, and it's a game I've always wanted to go back to since I recently just did Wolfenstein 2, and I loved every single second of it. Besides, of course, Mein Leben. Still working on that. What? But overall, this game is such a fun time. The game retailed for about 20 bucks when it first came out, so you can usually find it on sale for about $2 or $3, which is insane for how good this game is. It is about a 12-hour platinum, and everything besides the challenges is so much fun. It's always the challenges that ruin everything. Like, name me a game that has good challenges to get the platinum. Like, I can't think of any off the top of my head. All right, should get the platinum pop here. We just need 11 enemies to kill with this machine gun. There it is. And the platinum. Woo! Very fun game. Wolfenstein is very quickly becoming one of my favorite first-person shooters, which makes me even more sad considering what Wolfenstein Youngblood turned into. But we still have the New Order, and of course this game, and of course Wolfenstein 2. That's the first game done. All right, the next game we played was Far Cry New Dawn. Now, this was such a big mistake. Now, the only reason I decided to do New Dawn is because you guys really want me to do a Far Cry game for some reason. So I thought, you know what? I'll quickly knock one out just so you guys can leave me alone about not platinuming a Far Cry game. But oh boy, was it such a waste of time. I played this game over 3 days and still don't have the platinum in this game.
Unbelievable.
I did almost everything in this game. I beat the story. I did a lot of the side content. I did the 1 online trophy. But God, this game is so bad.
Correct!
Like, maybe it's just me, but I do not see the appeal of a Far Cry game in 2022. It's the same game. Open world map with nothing to do. The same bandit camps that you have to kill a certain amount of enemies to take over the place, which you can then fast travel to. Garbage story. Also, I'm sorry, this is just the biggest slap in the face to any single person who likes games. All I'm gonna say is this just says how overrated Far Cry is as a series. There is a Far Cry 6 Game of the Year edition. Game of the Year. Far Cry 6. No, like, if you genuinely like the Far Cry games, please let me know why in the comments, because I am struggling for reasons as to find anything good with them. It didn't that when I started streaming this game, people told me this was arguably the worst Far Cry game, which, to be fair, is not really saying that much, considering they're all quite trash, except Far Cry 2. And if you tell me Far Cry 3 is good, go play it now. I guarantee you, you will not think the same way.
Insanity is doing the exact same fucking thing over and over again, expecting shit to change.
I swear that monologue is me every time I load up a Far Cry game expecting it to be good. So yeah, Far Cry New Dawn. I still don't have a platinum for Far Cry. It's just... guys, the games are so bad. And I can already see you guys in the comments because I said that.
It's pretty difficult to put into words how disgusted I am.
All right, up next is a series that I meant to return to for a longest time, but never really had a reason to. But now we're going to return to it now. It is the Telltale's Walking Dead series.
Get it off! Oh, f off. Get out. My eyes are bleached. Get that away from me.
So we started with the New Frontier. Pretty much the worst season. Halfway through the game, I hate Gabe so much. Look at him. Not going. Good. Stay here for all I care. You're so annoying.
Respect that.
Yes, stay here. You're the freaking duck of the season. For goodness sake, go away. No, don't make him stay. Overall, this game isn't that great. The story is really bad. Gabe is the worst character in this Telltale Walking Dead series, which is saying a lot. They relegated the best character in the series, Clementine, to a side character. Don't know who thought that was a good idea, but overall, I really didn't hate it that much. It was just not very good. But Walking Dead, The New Frontier, it's one of those Walking Dead games where you just beat the game and you get the platinum. It took me about 6 to 8 hours, roughly. Woo! If you guys are enjoying the video, hit that like button. It helps me out a ton. Alright, since I'm in the Walking Dead mood, let's do the final season, shall we? So this one is a lot slightly different, just because you don't just beat the game to get the platinum. There's actually stuff you have to do in it. So now, in my unpopular opinion, I think this is the best Walking Dead season. As good as the first season is, this season I just preferred. Maybe it's recency bias, who knows, but I just loved everything about this season. I love everything they do with Clem. I love most things they do with AJ. And it's kind of mad knowing that after episode 2, Telltale went under, so there was a chance that this series wasn't even going to be finished. But unlike the previous Walking Dead seasons, this season you do actually have to do quite a lot of different things. You have to do collectibles, you have to do branching paths, which is kind of annoying, so you have to go back into the chapter and redo something in a particular order. Also, spoilers for the Walking Dead final season, just because I have to show this. If you don't want spoilers for the final season, then just go to this timestamp.
Be a good boy. Oh.
God. Oh, it's the first time a game's got me to cry in a long time.
What you doing there, goofball?
What?
Easy there.
What?
Bed. You're walking. I found your hat. Well, Tim found it and gave it back to me.
Oh,
It's all wet.
I'm so happy. Oh, bro, that was amazing. Oh, that was so good. Oh, I need another one. They're not making another one. Like, it's been 3.5 years since, but... Goodbye. And goodbye to the Telltale's Walking Dead series. Boom. Oh, gonna be sad, but... Yeah, this is the most fun I've had in this 1 week challenge so far. Even the Wolfenstein didn't match that, because that was amazing. If you haven't played the final season just because you thought New Frontier was garbage, I would recommend you play this season. Up next, we have Duke Nukem. I'll be honest, this game isn't that great. The platinum isn't that difficult just because you can use cheats, and the cheats make this game infinitely easier just because you have cheats like God mode, for example. I think if this game didn't have cheats, it would probably be close to like a 7 or an 8 out of 10 in terms of difficulty. But because you can use cheats, it's like a 2 out of 10, and you can do it within 2 to 3 hours. The game definitely has its flaws though, like for example, the game just crashing every single time I try and boot it up. That was fun. Yeah, overall, it's a fun little game. I got it for like $1, so, you know, $1 for a 3-hour platinum. Yeah, I'll take it. All right, so... currently I have 1 trophy left. I don't think I'll be able to get this pop. It's 1,000 enemies. I have no clue if I'm close or if I'm far away, but it's the last trophy. Whenever it pops, I will come back. All right, just got the platinum. Didn't really take that long. Took me about 2 hours, which is not too bad. Took about 13 minutes from getting the last trophy to kill the rest of the enemies. So I hit 10,000 trophies with Duke Nukem. Not something I thought would happen, but screw it. We move. So I had plans for this. I expected me to get at least 8 platinums. I had Goat Simulator, I had Ocean Horn, which I really do still want to play. I had Life is Strange ready, but just, yeah, ran out of time. And if I didn't play Far Cry New Dawn, I would have gotten all 3 of those done. So what's the life lesson of this video? Don't play Far Cry. So these platinums are really easy, but if you guys want to see my proudest platinum, then click on screen.